What's going on, Exiles? My name is David, and or with honor, Withonor. In this video, I am going to be sporting my fancy $750 Path of Exile hoodie. Why is it $750? Why is that a bargain? Uh, just because of the way packs work and the availability. You know, if you go into buy points and you go down to these, when do you get them? Somewhere in here. Anyways, I bought in three of these. I have one Sandwraith, and two Voidborns, right? One Sandwraith, and two Voidborns. So that's at least $1,500 plus all the other stuff. It's a fantastic bargain. I love the game. I'm not complaining about the money. I'm just happy I have the shirt. Well, I have the sweater and I have the shirt still in the package. I haven't even taken it out. Path of Exile Waypoint Teeth 2XL. I'm a big boy. All right, so in this video, there's two updates and a spoiler alert. How do you make money real fast right now? I have a different strategy. Should I bait you and say, wait till the end, wait till the entire end of this video to learn the strategy? No, but I'm not in the place to talk about it yet. So in my 40/40 challenge guide, I was at 32 challenges. Okay, so I've been grinding. I've been grinding very hard to get to this point. One thing that I did do is I made this character on SSF. Okay, I just made an RF because it's a pretty casual, stable, consistent. Look at these resistances. It's a good character for SSF. Softcore, I have died because I'm not hardcore. There's no hardcore in me. I don't play that hard. But what I did do was
Burn
to
your foes.
That's my armor, if you can hear that. So what I did do, I was at 12 of 30 port quotas in softcore trade, and the prices were ridiculous. And in my 40/40 challenge guide, I did bring up the fact that there is a strategy to go play SSF and do that, and I asked the question, is that easier? Is it more convenient? I think yes. Unless you're playing a long game and you want to just grind it out. But I want to finish as fast as possible so I can like not think about it and worry about it. Um, so I grinded out. There's 17 here. I have, if you'll see here, I have the last one. I hope.
What do you need?
Shipping. But look at the cost of these. Okay, 270, 420. So I basically kept the whole this whole city as low as possible. What is my port? I only have one ship, so it's only rank 4. Oh my god. I'm so slow on this character.
Welcome to the forge.
I am at rank 5 smelting, so I can do bismuth. I did not upgrade this, so I'm at rank 3. Because this one probably affects stuff more than others. I can even shield charges low. Rank 4 mining. Okay. Keep it low. And farming rank 5, because you got it. I guess you don't need ore gourd. I didn't actually send any of that out, so I took that a little bit higher. But you can see Rogue is standing on planks. Isla standing on planks. But it works, and it was somewhat easier taking this character to level 75 and doing some maps. Took it all the way through the campaign and all that. As boring as it was. So There it is, right there. Ambitious assignments done. And not worth. Discard. Go away. We are done. All right, let's go to softcore. And I'll talk about the money making strat. Now this is a I don't know. It's not really a strat. This is what I did to push so to push this I all I did was I went on to TFT, okay? I went on to TFT. You go to this page here, bulk 8 mods. And what I searched for is not these named ones. Okay, I don't want to do Jungle Valley Toxic. I mean, maybe those are a little bit easier, like Strand. But those are more expensive. See, then I see this. 102 maps, 3C each, 8 mods, random. Now, if your build is a Regex Andy and you have like specific several mods you can't do, maybe this is not the play. Maybe you just go for a Regex and you pay 12C or 15C or whatever they are now. 15C, 20C for Quant, whatever it is. But I can do all the mods. I only Regex one thing, okay? And it is this recovery, because this is annoying. So I bought so this first pack I bought 144 maps at 3C each, and these are the ones that failed my regex of recov, so less recovery. And then I bought 60 maps, these ones failed, and then I bought 72 maps, and these ones failed. And this is my leftovers. So the map strategy, the money making strategy is just do this. If you have a regex like mine that's very simple, buy 8 mod maps for 3 to 4C each, and then just blast them and pick up tinks. Just pick up the tinks. That's it. Right? What are tinks? They're like Voidborn keys. They're Valdos puzzle boxes. They're divs. You know, just or in many cases they're scarabs. Depends on your and frags. It depends on your loot filter, but you pick up tinks and T17s also. If you're running tier 16 8 mods, you'll pick up a bunch of tier 17s. And if you're running a map strat like I do, there's no way I can ever finish these, and there's no way I'm going to go through the trouble of trading them, because I don't think they're worth. Maybe those are, but this is my final map strat. Okay, I always keep these, so I drop those guardian maps, and then I always keep harvest, because harvest is quick, easy, and tradable. And then you pick up all of the top here for the 2%. Then you pick up this, which this wheel right here, 3% increase explicits to or 333. So that's 12%. And then down here there is more. 3, 3, 2. That one is different. Well, whatever. So you pick those up, and that makes one of the things that I hadn't completed yet easier. So let's go through a little bit of tips on what I hadn't completed before. I hadn't done this, but just do tier 17s and get level 100. Yeah, I have now finished all this because I ran a Uber Cortex. You just run the Ubers, no big deal. And then I did this. I learned how to fight Ziggurat. I don't think it's as hard anymore. But this 250% is even easier than my old video because of this wheel and this wheel. Okay. What is this one? No. So because of this extra percent and this extra percent, it's even easier to do these. You don't have to roll like crazy mods to get to 156% plus 40% on fragments, or 45%. That's even easier. Challenging competitors. I've only fought this guy once and he murdered me because It was the first time I was in there, and I got caught in the landscape. The arena is sus, but I don't even need to do that, so I'm not gonna worry about it. What else was? Yeah, I don't think. Oh, the other one that I did, Magnificent Mastery. So I ended up doing tier 8 jungle valleys because I had a whole bunch, and I just rushed Alva. I went in. So I had it set up on the map. I had it set up here. So every time there was 4 rooms, right? There was 4 incursions. So I went into the incursion. I killed the guy on the right side, the top or right, whatever you want to think about. Kill that guy, exit. Didn't clear it. Do all 4 for the map, leave the map. Next map. And then I just blasted it. So there is a fast way to do this. I still think Beasts is faster. I mean, look, I've made progress and I haven't even tried. So that's the challenges. And let's finish it off with a 1 mod. Let's finish it. Strand is my favorite map this league, so let's do a Strand. And we want 1 mod. That's 1 mod, right? So this is it. This is 40 challenges right here. And then I'll talk about my build as the final part of the update. So there's a way to make money real fast. Free C per map. You don't even have to put in scarabs or anything. Just buy the maps for 3 to 4 C. And I'll pick up. That's free ore. Might as well. I'm not quitting the league, you know? At least I don't think so. Let's finish this off. 40 challenges, guys. We are on day, what day are we on? We're in, I guess this is week 4, so around day 23, 24, depending on what planet you're on and your rotation and origin to the sun. There it is. There it is, man. 40 challenges, bros. We did it. All right. I think that covers my tips on the 40 challenges. That covers my money-making strat. Do 8 mod random maps for 3 to 4 C each. Pick up tinks. Kill the boss. Use map strat, something like this with all of the extras. And I did strong boxes. And I probably put strong boxes on the Atlas too. I probably did ambush on here just because it's well, it's not 1 click, but it is what it is. And so now my build. Before I get into my build, let's talk about how do you make money. Because this league is too goddamn easy. It is way too easy to make money. I don't know how anyone's poor other than the fact that you pick a build that you can't do tier 16s with. That has to be the only way you're poor. If you cannot do tier 16s. I have a friend suffering from this because he picks things that looks cool. Poor guy. Actually, I have a lot of friends that have done this. They pick things that look cool. I pick a thing that does a thing very well, right? Hexblast Mines. It does everything very well. But let me show you my fragment stash, because what we have to talk about is this. Like, how do you not make money? You just sell things. And you don't have to trade with people. You don't have to go to the trade site. And for me, I don't even care if I get if I get maximum value. If I just do a thing, I put a thing in here like a Voidbone Reliquary key. How much? Like it's 1 wait, I want a divine. It's 2 divines. What if I want chaos? 446, is that better? Sure. I'll just do that, right? Like, I'm not gonna roll this. I'm not a gambler. I just want I want the money every single time. I want the money, and I just put a thing in here. I get money. That's it. It's so easy. But what I did, I went back to standard and I looked at my fragment tab from last league, and it's kind of disgusting how much money is in there. And I'll go on a character that's just, I think, from 2 leagues ago. Yeah, this is a penance brand character that's worth 15. It was worth 15 mirrors or so in the league. Right? Mirror, 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 mirror. Obviously, a facsimile of a mirror. Very, very good. Corrupted Mage Blood. This was a mirror at the time. Mirror. Triple elevated boots. I don't know what's in my passive. Doesn't matter what's in there. And Awaken and Power, however much that was, and Awaken and Lighten. That was another. It was so many mirrors. Okay, it's disgusting. Like, I made this much money without currency exchange. So this is my generic tab from standard, right? This is the one I can pull things in and out of. And then I have tabs from different leagues, like Necropolis, 2 mirrors. Lake of Calandra, I had no money. Oh god, I was poor. Tota, 1 mirror. Sanctuary, 1 mirror. Affliction, 7 mirrors. What? But here's my fragment tab from last league, guys. I was farming tier 17s. Not for fun, not for money. I was farming them because I was helping people at the end of the league finish their challenges. Right? There was one that required you to do 30 tier 17s. All I said was, bring me your maps. We'll run them, and my fee, I guess, was I take the fragments, and then I never even ran them. But look at all this money that's just sitting here in a fragment tab, because I could not be bothered to trade, and I still had. How do you not make money with this? I don't understand. So now we have the currency exchange. Just sell things. Just sell them. Everything you have, just exchange it. There's a concept in economics, time value of money, right? All this stuff sitting here is a waste. It's going to get, all these things that I have sitting here are going to become less valuable over time, right? So if I were carrying, I would trade all this now for chaos, and then I would convert chaos into divines. And divines are now what, 177, 178, 177? They are going to normalize with standard at some point around 250 or whatever. So you just convert all this into chaos and convert chaos into divines, and you just make money. I don't know what else to tell you. Anyways, so my build now, I'm using 2 wands instead of 1, which is more damage, which makes my Hexblast 38, paired with this plus 3 Dialis, which I got for a bargain basement value. At the end of last league, or for most of last league, this plus 3 Dialis was a mirror all by itself, right? Even at the end of the league when mirrors were 1,200 to 1,300 divines, it was still a mirror. And I bought this for 160 divines. Why? I think because there are minion builds using it, so more people are corrupting, and then the plus 2 AoE is not as beneficial for the minion builds that is more popular than Hexblast. So I benefited from whatever is happening in the league. But level 38, and I have my Awaken and Power. How much is this right now? There's 0 offline. There's 0. Oh, 523. I don't need quality, do I? 1 mirror. All right. And how much is a mirror right now? It's not 1,200 divines. So if I just hold on to these, this is 1.8. So this 1.8 is less than what a mirror will be worth in 2 months. Okay. You understand time value of money? If you know what you want to do, everything is so much cheaper at the beginning of the league. That's why this is why I like league starts, because everything is cheaper. You can start from scratch, even though I keep doing the same thing over and over again. So I got this helm that is also 90% cost reservation and regenerate life. Regenerate life is nice for bosses. If I get hit by stuff, I can just stand in a safe place and not have to worry about life flask charges. This is my shield, and this has my shield charge. So if I'm trying to blast maps, I'll switch these out because I don't need this much damage for anything. It's just fun, right? What else about my build? Oh, so I have this thing. So I have this thing on my bar here. Hold on, you can't. Maybe it doesn't show on in the city. Look at this crackling lance. Why do I have this? This is how degenerate I became. In tier 17s and just mapping in general, my mines don't explode. I cannot kill boxes and barrels and all that stuff. So when I'm running Fortress, I can just blow up the barrels. I can blow up everything and collect the gold. So that's how far I went. Okay, this is how I don't know. Totally unnecessary, but it's also cool. Do I want? This skill is cool. Maybe I'll make a build around that. I don't know. Mage Blood, obviously. Yeah, there's all right. There's nothing special here. I did have to pick up this strength node here because Awaken and Power takes 126 strength, and with that, I'm at 136. So I mean, I don't know. There's maybe a way I can min-max that because my ring is not great. Although I think I need the reses. Yeah. I had to go back to, I went and I switched back to Alira for 15 res because I lost my shield and I went all damage, so I lost the 16 all res, so I went and got Alira, sacked a point, did that. This point right here went towards that. And I don't know what point I put towards Alira. I actually don't know. All right, so let's look at let's just look at my POB as a final thing. So you can see that I do like 3.3 billion DPS, okay? All right, this is blank. I'm not, you can watch me construct this. This is not pre-set up. You'll see everything. Here's me, the limit ass. If you ever want to see my path of building, there's an update. Let's update. Maybe this will fix some math, as there is a problem with zealotry on March of the Legion boots. It thinks that I am reserving zealotry as an aura, even though I'm casting it with divine blessing off the boots. So that's a problem. Let's see if that got fixed. That guy is one of my friends. So here, if you ever want to see my path of building, this is my account name. The limit as. It's from calculus, you know. The limit as. I don't know. The tangent function reaches infinity, or something. Whatever. All right. So I have one character in Settlers, Hexblast Terror. This is it. One character for now. All right. See, I just loaded up 23 million DPS. Easy. Everything dies. I don't know. I don't even have to put in any other mods. 23 million DPS. One mine. No adjustments. But let's adjust. Okay. Right. I use power charges, and I use frenzy charges. And let's say I detonated 20 mines recently, even though the beginning of the fight, does not start this way. Maybe I'll show you one fight to demonstrate what this looks like, because the initial 20 mines don't have the DPS that is going to end up on here. I have thrown a trapper mine recently. Yes. Okay. That's simple. Withered stacks, 15. How do I get withered stacks? It is from the Balance of Terror. All I do is I cast Despair, and then I do the wither myself. So easy. So 15 wither stacks, burning ignited. None of these really matter that much. Frozen. I do all the things because that's what Hexblast does. Shocked 50. Just put it at max. No big deal. Just put it at max. And then let's switch it to Guardian. Pinnacle 120. Okay. And but then active mines. I'm throwing mines the whole time. Throwing mines the whole time. 251 million. Because I don't stop throwing mines. If I die throwing mines, then I will die on that hill. And then what you can do is, just for fun, you go in here and you say include full DPS, and then just put your 20 mines. See, 5.2 billion DPS. Oh, I'm such. What can live through all this? I don't know. So that's what it is. And then if I switch it to Uber Pinnacle, 75 million. All right, that goes down. All right, let me demonstrate, I guess, what this mines detonated recently does to your damage on a particular boss that allows me to do that if I have the things. And that is Searing Exarch, because very, very simple, straightforward fight, right? So I'll try to narrate it as best I can. All right, so we go in, and what you'll see down here is my despair. See, all you have to do, cast, and now I cause wither for 10 seconds. There's nothing on my bar, so I try to time that with my zealotry, which is 13 seconds. So when that hits 10, I can cast again, and I know that they both expire about the same time. So that's kind of how I play maps and stuff. I do that, cast zealotry, and then I go in. And that's the entire strat. And then I throw mines. And so what you will see, and I kind of have to say this ahead of time, I'm going to run up to him, I'm going to activate him, I'm going to do Despair, Zealotry. Actually, I'll do Despair. I'll delay the Zealotry a little bit just to make sure, even though the fight won't last 13 seconds. And I'll just start throwing mines. I have to dodge one time, I guess, because I'm squishy without my shield. Something like that. That's kind of how this fight goes. Very simple. All right, so let's go in.
Your absurd defiance ends here.
For all my mines. Now there's 20 mines. I don't want to stand. All right, so you see his life. So I don't know if that was even apparent. So his life went down like 10 to 15% slowly, and then the last 85% just disappeared. That's the 20 mine effect. And you can obviously rewind a little bit and go slow-mo rewatch. That's what that 20 mine thing is. So if you just drop 20 mines and run away, you're not doing all of the DPS. Okay. So you're not doing all of this 1.5 billion on pinnacle bosses, which that's what that was, and you're not doing 5.2 billion on all the other bosses, because you have to drop the next 20 mines. So you drop 20 mines, detonate them, and then you keep going, and you have the high impact. Anyways, so this is just for fun, really. I do too much damage. I kill everything. It doesn't even matter what I do. You don't need all this gear that I have. I have one starry gem here that's for corrupted blood immunity, but it still has life, or it still has mind throwing speed, some spell damage with the shield, which I don't have a shield anymore. Strength, which I need, sadly. And I have one good rare jewel over here, life, crit multi throw speed. And then I'm using Forbidden Flesh with Swift Killer. Swift Killer, that's 14% damage. Polymath is 15.6. But I'm pretty sure if I take off Swift Killer, Polymath and Swift Killer are about the same. Let's check. So I think Polymath gets buffed a little bit. So Swift Killer's plus 16.5. Polymath is still 15.6. So Swift Killer is the better DPS. There's more frenzy charges. Polymath is good. And one step ahead is nice. If it's still cheap, it's always a good starter one. It makes the early end game more comfy. And if you're not using Maralene's Fallacy, the necklace that has Culling Strike and Crit, which you can corrupt for the extra curse, so you don't have to take this Whispers of Doom. You don't have to anoint it. You don't have to get the wheel. You don't have to get right, like I have Impossible Escape for Ghost Reaver right here, so I can pick up this and this and this without all the pathing nodes, so that I can have 2 large cluster jewels and 4 mediums. But you could also pick up Chaos Inoculation, which Impossible Escape for Chaos Inoculation, so you can pick up Whispers of Doom, and you can also pick up this Reservation node, which will be helpful earlier in the build. So that's nice. You can get those 2 things. That is a reasonable, and I don't know how expensive those are now. I think that the one I'm using is a little bit expensive. I don't know what other builds are using it, but maybe I'll do a little bit of price checking here, because I don't remember exactly how much these cost. See, 30 divs, 20 divs, so that's 50 divs for Swift Killer. Rip. This Impossible Escape is this is less than the last time I checked, but 13 divs is still a lot. The Balance of Terror, all you need is the Wither. Unselect that, and then see. So it's 6 divs. Yeah, that's about what I paid. 6 divs, and it went down a little bit, but that's pretty consistent. And then my triple. Someone gave me shit about having a triple modded Watcher's Eye in week 2, day 10 or whatever. I'm not using. So I switched back from determination to period of elements because I don't think determination was adding enough value. But even still, how much are these right now? Just for the 2 implicits I'm using, right? So precision, crit multi, and crit pen, zealotry. Yeah, I paid 20 divs for this, and now just those 2 mods are more than that. So prices are up, but you should be able to make more money faster right now, and it is what it is. So that is my update. Got 40 challenges.
Long day. Stay
Make money running random tier 8. Just run random tier 8s. They cost 3 to 4 C because people are playing strats that just drop 8 mod maps. And they have a bunch of Garbo at some point, so they'll sell their Garbo. And you pick up their Garbo for 3 to 4 C each, maybe 5. I think 5 is still a bargain. And then you just blast them. If you have a build that can't do a whole bunch of different mods, like no regen, I can do no regen. I can even do no recovery. I just have to put on a mana flask. It's just annoying. That's why I don't do those. But I can do no regen. I can do everything else that's on tier 16s. Tier 17s are a different story. But when you're running tier 16s like that, the 8 mods, and you just pick up tinks, you'll pick up a bunch of tier 17s, and then you can sell all these things. These are all money right here, right? And you kill the boss and you pick up all these things, so you can go through the trouble of selling these. I think that these ones are probably worth something, almost 20C. These are worth what, 7 or 8? 8, and these are worth like 7 or 8. So there's just money to be had. So 10. Oh, nice. So just pick up Garbo 8 mod maps and blast them. Make your loot filter pretty crispy, so you don't hear a bunch of things, or just at least understand the noises so you know what a tink sounds like versus a dunk. What is a tink versus a dunk? Did I just make that up? Yes, I did. All right, these are a tink, and wait, maybe a divine is a tink, and then maybe a chaos is a dunk. Let's hear what it sounds like. Dunk. That's more like a flash. All right, my loot filter sounds like a flash. All right, but I think tink is a better a word for it. Understand the noises, so you don't have to backtrack for things. And look at this, I have 750,000 gold just blasting maps, but I have nothing to do anymore. 40 challenges. All I have now to do is have fun. So I hope you guys have fun. And if you have any questions or concerns or gripes or complaints, you can leave them in the comments below. You can message me in game, Hexblast Terror. My name is also with honor, so you, in case you forget, my my login name is The Limit As, and my username on YouTube and Twitch is with honor, and I have both of those names right here, Limit As and with honor. So if you want to talk to me, what's the worst that could happen? I ignore you, and then what? So there it is, guys, man. Let's have some fun. You need help with challenges. That's all I'm going to be doing for the rest of the league. Maybe I'll make a new character. I'm not sure. I have no plans yet. And I guess I'm just going to blast maps and make money for some reason until I have a purpose. Maybe I'll upgrade my ring, do a triple implicit synthesize ring, and maybe I'll upgrade my gloves so I don't have cold damage to attacks on it. I don't know. There's not a lot I can do anymore. It makes this character better anyway. I have to come up with a new goal, and I don't have it yet. So there it is, guys. Have a good league, and I'll see you next time, maybe.